Hello, family. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been way too long, but this is what we've been up to. We are heading to a bush lodge that initially should have been about 2 hours and 15 minutes away, but due to traffic and rain, it took us 4 hours to get here. This place was right in the middle of Limpopo. It was called the Rockstar Lounge, and that it was. It was massive. We had the entire property to ourselves, which was fenced in. There were 13 bedrooms and 10 bathrooms. We were a total of 5 families. It was more than enough space. As you can see, it was very communal living. You had the massive kitchen and sitting area, which was great. There was also a pool, a lake in the back, some animals on the property, some emus, black swans, chickens. It was just an amazing place, and it was such a good time to just hang out. We didn't even leave the lodge for the entire weekend. That's how great it was. The reason for this wonderful weekend getaway is because one of the families is moving back home. So it was a reason to get out of town for a couple days, and it was amazing. So relaxing. The kids had a great time. The TV was barely on. They were forced to be creative and play amongst themselves. The parents had an amazing time playing games, listening to music loudly, eating delicious food. And one of the things that I loved the most about this was that each of the families made a meal. So Rich and I's contribution was tacos, and I think it was a hit. Overall, it was an absolutely perfect weekend, and we truly miss that family. And that's the part of being an expat. People come and they go. Hi family, so we finally took a trip to Llanga, and this place was incredible. My second favorite place in South Africa by far. And this location was fantastic, and the hotel that we stayed in was central and accessible to everything, so it was wonderful. This was our room for the 5 days, and we actually ended up extending our trip by 2 days because we just loved it so much. This hotel was amazing. The location was great. It felt very much like a resort, which was nice. They even had live music, and they had activities daily for the kids, which was awesome. It's called the Cabana Resort. It was recommended, and I would absolutely recommend it for people that are traveling with family or just themselves. It was really, really, really nice. So here is my shy baby no more posing for a picture, and this is us trying to get a family picture in the elevator. I mean, we try. Rich was insisting that we get down to the lighthouse, even though we had about 5 more days in Llanga, but he really wanted to see the lighthouse. So I did a quick Google search and found a restaurant in the same proximity. So this is us walking over to the Ocean Terrace restaurant, which apparently you can see the lighthouse from the patio of the restaurant. So that's where we are heading. Oh, these clouds are moving in.
Are you done?
So this restaurant was really nice. I don't know what my expectations were, but yeah, it was definitely a little fancier than I had anticipated, but it was fantastic. And apparently it's a very popular, well-known restaurant that I found out as I was heading to the bathroom. There literally is a wall of photos of actors, celebrities, and politicians that come to this Ocean Terrace. So that was kind of cool. This is us taking our stroll back to the resort, and it would not be a stroll unless Nita was on Rich's shoulders. This man will carry her until adulthood, I believe, if he could. Of course, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're heading back to the hotel, and it was just so nice to listen to the ocean. And again, a lovely, lovely, lovely evening, and not bad for our first night here. Five. And we are just leaving the hotel room. Yesterday was a really, really long day. So we're just going to go to the pool and do nothing for a little bit. A lounge right here. Yeah, so I just stumbled across this little area. Not sure. I guess this is where tennis courts are and paddleball. I'm not sure, but it's nice.
Okay, for our first round.
This is all for kids. This is the kids menu.
That's the kids menu?
Yeah, that's the grown-up stuff. And
Slightly different.
So we were meeting friends at Llanga Marine World, and when our friends asked us to meet them there, I just assumed it would be a regular aquarium like the one in Cape Town. This place was incredible. It far exceeded my expectations, which I really didn't have any. But this place was fantastic, and I think we came at the perfect time of the year because it wasn't crowded and you can kind of just roam free and no one was on top of you. The weather was beautiful. It was overcast, but the temperatures were so nice, and yeah, I was just really, really impressed. Yes.
Stories that seem to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need. Here we go. All we need is an open
Now, firstly, did you
Moby is 16 years of age and he weighs over. Moby over here is a South African clay person. He is found along the Namibian and South African coastline. As far south is Port Elizabeth. Fur seals like Moby have
Welcome again, everyone. So now that our dolphins have joined us, wow, my dancers are
this is a part of the water park. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's so nice. And we are up here. There's a little nice area. We can grab some beverages. And here's the area for the kids. Whole little kids area. So nice.
No, don't pick on it.
Why? Why not?
You don't want to break it.
How can we break it? Why, how can we break it?
Day 3 of this beautiful place. We are heading out on a whale tour. You know the Lathams, if one thing we are going to do is go on these boat tours. So of course we'll bring you guys along for that. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So family, this is the beginning of the calmest part of this excursion. As you can see, we're pulling out of the harbor and we're heading into the very disruptive ocean is what I'll refer to it as. Yeah, this was a bit of a boat ride, I have to admit.
If you find the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity.
So when I initially was filming family, I was up there where Rich is, but I immediately regretted that decision and I moved to the interior of this very, very tiny boat. And that's where I remained for the next 2 hours. And yeah, so the way this camera is moving is the way I was moving and my tummy. So needless to say, I had a few unpleasant moments overboard. I don't have a lot of experience with boats, and this definitely was a lesson learned. I need it to be of a certain size in order for me to even entertain getting back on a boat. It was very nice seeing some of these whales, but yeah, never again. I have to admit, I was very impressed by the way the people on the boat were just so relaxed and unbothered by the roughness of this ocean. I was also told that this was a very calm sea. I would disagree. But yeah, these people were just very relaxed. I, on the other hand, was holding on literally for dear life. I mean, my knuckles were white. But as you can see, that wasn't everybody else's experience.
한참을 울었어. 그래야 기분이 나아질 것 같아서. Can you see that splash? That's a whale tail. Yeah, look on my daddy's phone. That's a whale tail.
Look at that.
That's a whale tail.
We don't even have to go rent a boat.
You have to go on the boat.
We don't have to. That's what we can easily see from here.
Look at that. Okay, you keep moving.
I don't know why I lost it. Where'd it go?
Oh, it's done.
Oh, there it is.
Look at that. Alright, keep it still. Look
Can I
at
hold it this
that.
time?
I'm trying to find it.
Wow, there it is. That is not far enough.
Where is it?
Wow. Yeah, so that's amazing.
Find the boat. There you go.
I find.
Unbelievable. There it is, Dina. There, okay. Yep. Good job, baby.
I cannot hold it.
Happy anniversary.
Love you more. How many years?
22.